is banned now.
Radiant's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Dire's turn to pick.
Bad Rider!
Radiant's turn to ban. Radiant's turn to pick.
Dire's turn to pick.
Bad Rider!
10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining to pick.
Naga Siren.
Seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Dire's turn to pick.
Medusa.
Radiant's turn to ban.
Disruptor. Dire's turn to pick.
Radiant's turn to
Disruptor. 10 seconds.
5 seconds remaining.
Everybody, here we are with our second game of the series. Cdec taking on Newbee in round 2 of the stage. ESL 1 Los Angeles Chinese closed qualifiers, and we're getting to the end of days for some of these teams. Cdec currently at the bottom of the group, 0 series won, 2 series drawn, and 1 series lost. That means they're currently 2 individual game wins, the same as Blaze down in that joint 4th place. I think there's still a chance for CDC to get into some tiebreaker shenanigans, but for all intents and purposes, it looks like CDC no longer have a chance to get into the major. And we'll never give up at the top, looking pretty good. Newbee, if they win 2-0 here, that pushes them up. That gives them a real good chance, a real good shot to try and match up with Asta. Maybe even catch to RNG. We've got 2 more series coming up to get into the major. And we'll never give up at the top, looking pretty good. Here's Newbee. If they win 2-0 here, that pushes. It's going to be super important. Asta against Newbee at the very end of the day. Should be a deciding series, actually. figure out who's going where. And judging by the way this is going, Newbee, hang on a second. If Newbee go 2-0, they get up with 4 points, which puts them ahead of Asta by 1. So then Asta needs to 2-0 them later on. Are playing Blaze, in which if Blaze 2-0 RNG, which is unlikely but possible, Blaze then go up to 4 points, and they they get spiced, don't they? If needs to 2-0 them later on. Are playing Blaze, in which if Blaze 2-0 RNG, which is unlikely but possible, Blaze then go up to 4 points, and they they get spiced, don't they? If needs to 2-0 them later on. Are playing Blaze, in which if Blaze 2-0 RNG, which is unlikely but possible, Blaze then go up to 4 points, and they get spiced, don't they? For Newbee. They've got Song Static Storm, they've got Void damage, they've got Lich combos, they've got Legion with the duel. Not much single target damage to go into the duel to that much. And it's primarily about this get out spell against the Batrider, against the Earthshaker. Keep your Naga, keep your Wolf Spirit alive. Booster for Army and an XM comes for this Necro again. It's a mid Necro. For some reason I've got XM and XXX confused. Small arrangement. Did I change the scene? Okay, we're okay for now. It's mid Necro. Batrider Juice and Necro. Earthshaker AA. Again, I kind of like CEC's draft. This time they've got much better team fight, much better pick up with Earthshaker AA Batrider. They can play together as 4 with a Necro as well, while Medusa kind of farms up till that. Till that mass point 20-25 minutes in or so, when she started bulldozing down lanes. But you have pick Medusa into a Naga Siren, who is the natural Diffusal Blade carry. So we'll see how that actually pans out. Especially when it's Song Static Storm with Chain Frost, Legion Duel. You've got so many ways to set team fight. We'll get into game with a proper overlay underway, and off we go. Newbee. Naga Siren at the top, Faith on the Lich, Magic Stick on the Naga as they know to be against the Batrider, Diggins on the Shaker with 1, 2, 3 coming up behind, XM on the Necro to be up against the AQ Void Spirit, while Victoria and Army down bottom AA and Medusa, with Commander and Faith. Why she? There's no Faith here. I'm so used to just seeing the structure and thinking Fate. Think back to the old school days, Faith and Kaka. Thinking Disruptor in every game.
30 seconds to battle.
Scouting for observer walls again, so they know there's no wall up here. If you haven't seen this before, quick explanation. Tower range red circled, but towers can't see behind trees. So what you do is you go and put your hero or your treant or your illusion into a position where it's in range but behind trees, and if there's a wall here, the tower will hit you. If there's a wall here and you're placed here, the tower will hit you. So you can figure out where these observers are potentially, just like go and walk around inside the range of towers. The first time I saw that, it blew my mind. Like, new stuff is being looked at Dota 2 every single day. I controlling both outposts. Possible. I'm not sure how I feel about an AA Medusa lane, especially against Disruptor and Legion. Orb of Venom, plenty of tangos, just straight onto the AA. And Victoria definitely gonna start hating life at this point. XM lane, no idea how the laning matchup goes. Already a good deny from HQ on the ring. Good start for the Void Spirit. Now James, and 1, 2, 3. Put a bit of damage onto Faith, force the Lich back. Frost Blast level 1. AA.
I could eat one
Losing
of those.
Courier. Gets the sniper on Wizard's Spirit and uses his own and adds Sentry on it. But that Sentry anchors that unblock this camp. And it's also been body blocked. A small camp has been body blocked by the Disruptor. Scary mid lane, what's happening there? AQ died Fairy Fire. Can't finish the job. Salve. We do have a salve. No sound necro though. Sad times. Yo Caster, can you stop jinx my CDEC FFX? Sorry man, I didn't mean to. I just say what I think. I think what I feel, you know? I hope you don't lose all your money. I hope you get more responsible. That is not fun, is it? Right click down into the ground. We're still giving chase here. They can't kill her off, but they burn through the majority of her mana. There's very little regen remaining, and the Gekko has to go space. So relying on tangos with the trees to eat them now. Fireflies for the next one of the movie. No more mirror image, so 1, 2, 3 can continue chasing this. Faith trying to come in, try to help and save the day. Firefly is about to end. Dire Courier dies, he still survives. White gets the first, but in the other lane, of course he does. Armady drops down south. Shake does fall. Now 1, 2, 3 is continuing to chase Moogie. 7 stacks of napalm. But then what? But then what? This is why, guys, you go 2-0-1 or 2-1-0. 1-2 napalm, really. Right, what happened? Who died? Medusa? Or are they? That's a lot of gold. Oh, dearie me. I guess it's better to die and spawn and come back lane full HP, full mana. But it's such a feels. Why, guys? You go 2-0-1 or 2-1-0. 1-2 napalm, really. Right, what happened? Who died? Medusa? Or are they? That's a lot of gold. Oh, dearie me. I guess it's better to die and spawn and come back lane full HP, full mana. But it's such a What's this dire creep wave doing? Where are we going with this? How's mid lane? 22-62, so Necro slightly, Bracer null. Nothing, you know, I guess there's Bottle Rush. Bottle Rush from AQ, that's what it was he's gone to. Earthshaker with boots, Lich with just a sentry ward. On the courier for the Lich. Yeah, plenty of lessons. It's all stocked up and loaded.
This game is on.
Clarity does get cancelled though. 1, 2, 3, fully out of mana. Clarity you can give over to the Bat Rider, but I don't know, pretty difficult. Keep Clarity's going until you're hiding away.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
Like a drunk sailor.
Medusa, feeling pretty sorry for myself. When Wizard then just dives under tier 1 a little bit. Probably Victoria has to be very careful with the positioning on this AA. Okay, little friend blocks out the Necro from grabbing the haste rune. Oh, we just about pops it in his box. James is open to getting charged down by the Void Spirit. He'll up the pulse, the right click and chase forward. He's got Stimulate. He will try and run away though, not connecting for the Baker. to the Batrider. Victoria will also lose his life. The Sleep Commander. Final hit coming from Wizard clears it out. Level 4 Legion Command Bounty Room. Bottle refill for AQ. Oh, she gets another one. 2 for 2 it looks like it. With Batrider Wave Drang. The Shaker gets a good walk down. That's the stack here. Who can come clear it? I feel like it was probably Batrider and Earthshaker who made this stack to pull it across. Oh, Faith, nice pull. Grabs the catapult wave. With this happening down here, this should get completely denied. Can they clear the cap at the same time? They're trying to do Frost Armor. The Riptide's going, but he's Batrider with a Firefly. He's looking to try and snipe the stack and maybe even get a kill on Moogie. Sinister Gaze required there. Level 3 lit 111 across all the skills. Faith gonna get hunted. Fissured. Firefly, Napalm, and burnt to a crisp. And snare onto 1, 2, 3 on the tower. It's a good amount of damage, but not to finish him off. And Greek dealt by the catapult, killing Wild Wings.
To Radiant's middle tower.
It's sinking, just like yours is.
On the stack, clear up by the back. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. What's coming on Curio? Brown boots. Double damage in bottle. Is it for another minute or so? What's Medusa at?
Radiant's middle
Double
tower.
Wraith Wand.
Vulgar's deluge.
2, 2, 1. Pretty very standard. Usually we see 4 Medusa. 1 point in mana shield is usually enough. Trying to pressure the Medusa a little bit there, destroying the Wizard with a passive attack. Duel comes in from Wizard. I'm going to focus down this Medusa. We got to kill the glimpse. Medusa falls, Wizard traded back, but AQ's in here on the apparition. Oh, EP kill. New hero. Good rotation with the BD, and essentially a tier 1 with Castle. But that's 60 HP Castle, the absolute monster. Crush the objectives, kill the objectives, stick on the towers.
Radiant's bottom tower.
D1 as well. Obvious Siren is left alone, forced out of Obson. You should just get back into the jungle. And XM making most of the bot rotation to try and shove mid. But that's not going out clutch, making some big plays. Oh, what's this? It's Spirits. Spirit Whistle really valuable against the Necro. Pretty good against Deuce. These things. Battle Line goes to Blink for that Blink cancel capability as well. $67 CS. How are we looking level wise? 9 on Necro, all the way up at the top. Lots of level 4 support. 5 on the Medusa. Not looking too happy here, Arme. And that worth probably tell the same story as well. Yeah, Medusa the table. Necro 4,000. 800 left of the voice right now. Oh, Narc Siren. To get away from the Firefly. 1, 2, 3. We'll be able to find wings back and away as Lich's rotation. Save move, but will not offer a kill threat on that right now. Dipsy. Oh, movie. press the attack, saving Newbee. Holy crap. So Batrider committing heavily there, loses his life. XM actually in the spot of bowler. 11th wand with hurt. Does go. TP go Shroud, can't stop that. No mana for the Sinister Gaze. Focusing out towards the Earth. Understrike, good. Fisher, very good. They've got the range on him. James can't shut fast enough.
Some friend.
There's up this dying brook. And mid lane, though, AQ. He does have lasso. 7 seconds till it's back up. Nargis, keep the voice safe and sound. Usually for Victoria, he's sniping that away from AQ, so no bot will be
His middle tower is under pressure.
Like she going for the Ags rush. What's the timing here for Newbee? I'm still not 100% avoid spirit in his timing honestly. Naga Siren should really be go Manta first. It should be the Manta defusal timing, so I guess it's gonna be around 20 like you gotta thinking, oh shit. I would stop thinking and start watching. So Firefly? Yeah. Holding the Echo Slam for now. But yeah, it should be about 20-minute window, about 18 to 20, whatever, 25 minutes. Window for the Naga Siren to feel a little bit strong. Full Spirit Medallion queued up now. Thinking very hard about his itemization. First it was Spirit Vessel, then it was Double Null, then it was Medallion. We might see it shift again. We'll have to pay attention to what's going on there. Ancient Apparition hits 6 down bomb. Medusa given the lane, and again it is Medusa the Chinese team loves so much. In Europe it's very much Manta, Butterfly Skadi, or even Manta into Rapier was sort of a miracle in one of his games.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I may have a good amount of space. No one really coming in and contesting jungle just yet. Shake like halfway towards Blink. Right, what have we got? Boots of Travel now done on the map. So should be looking to make space and really taking control of the bot lane, getting this to that jungle, because you want this. Yes, look, the thing is, Medusa is not bot lane. The fact that no action anywhere else, they all just come in and converge. Force Stone Gate, he's come down. Nuke retreat. It's going to bounce forward, but the lasso, they're actually catching the commander, so no dispel, no against the attack. They do have the song. Can we get a nice static storm? That's the question. 1, 2, 3, flame break, and fly off to the right hand side. Echo Slam from James just walks it in, kills off the Lich. We decide to take down the Naga Siren, and CD's giving real hot chase now. Forward they go. Why is she in trouble? AQ gonna try and sprint off, but 1, 2, 3's trap is killed as the slows down AQ. Flame break will push YG a little closer to death, but it will not be close enough. Not good there for Newbee. They're going a little deep looking for Medusa, and this is all space and time that CDC desperately wanted. They are ahead, there's net worth lead. It's in the pockets of CDC, but they need to keep going. They need this Medusa to continue accelerating. Necro can create space now with Yultap. Interesting, no phase, no trends, not even finishing off pipe. Brown boots into this hood and the Yule Scepter.
Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
The only real place the new player goes down in this bottom half of the map. Naga's trying to bomb junk here a little bit, but it's kind of scary. And this Batrider with boots of travel can shiver to lane. You can't go hunting the Medusa again.
Tower is under attack.
Where's that check? How far is that? So that's really the only thing CPC are waiting for at this point. Everything else is naturally kind of moving forward, chugging along, you know, a little. They're ticking over, getting items, getting doubles. Earthshaker and Blink is kind of one big landmark. Hey, this is what we need. Let's get it soon. Go up onto 1, 2, 3, and AQ. That's going to be pretty strong. Get some bounty runes. Victoria. Oh dear. Cross shield from a lich. And AQ the kill shredding through the bat and that ancient apparition. As Medusa kills off the AQ courier. Was that the illusions here? Must have been those illusions. Oh, deciding to go back. That was earned for the void spirit. Does go back into Spirit Vessel. Very good against the Necro. Pretty good against the That Rider as well. But look at that. So quick. They give Earthshaker what? 4-5 wave spot, and he's got Blink Dagger. That is really key. Legion going into the pipe, so trying to stack up some auras. A bit tanky.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm just not sure about this Naga Siren in the Yatra first, Manta first. The Fusel Blade allows to fight, and it feels like you're gonna have to fight against the Medusa. She's gonna be ready in the next like 4 or 5 minutes. Or People's Gift. Surely you want it over the Ring of Aqua, right? Intelligence and Strength. 30 into 30 Strength. Tell me you bought Blink. You bought Blink, he's fine, whatever, died. Wait, are you seriously leaving? Are you seriously leaving that there? Hello? Okay, they're just gonna leave it there.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is gone.
Might save Faith for a couple of seconds. Oh, there we go. Nice little ether rim for the ice flash for Victoria. And the really precise kill Faith now. Jeez Louise. I would be maybe raging if I were Ice Blast Reaper Scythe as a position 5. Dear me. That a boost travel into BKB. Interesting. What's Necro going? Heart. Hood fuels heart. Did you finish pipe? People's gift. That's fine. Why no finish pipe though? I don't understand. You bought the hood. You may as well finish the heart, right? Oh, interesting. Smoke down towards bottom. James blinks away. Defensive blink from the Shaker as they try to catch the ancient apparition. Frost Blast is dead. They don't care for AA and the turnaround. Ice Blast might be good. The Static Storm drop down on their heads with it. Gets the Dolphin onto James and the Stone Gaze holds she in place, turned into rock and brought down by XM. Dire Vision on the high ground hasn't done them any favors here. Still a 2 for 2, both supports on both sides. Dying. Nice as well. That net worth lead. Manta style for Medusa. About 2 grand a day. It is.
Just got sent to the bottom.
Really tight, Hunter.
Naga. Not with Manta now. I just don't think she can fight still. Keep building up that mass. Get the net worth going. 8.2 King Argasar and still so far behind the Necro and the Medusa respectively. It doesn't really matter that Bat Rider's, like 1,000 behind the Legion Commander, because you have what you want. You have to travel. You can move from the lane, you can find to help XP, and very speedily get this expedition to the jungle with Spook Bombs. They see the Naga, they find the Hill 1, and they're going to try and blow her up. everything that gets in sync onto the Newbee. Naga down at Cdec, stamping their mark on this game. Medusa feels unkillable at this point. They've got like jungle killing off the enemy plus one. Top lane getting pushed out by this Reaver Necro now. Very tanky. Medusa and Necro both incredibly tanky. And we're back to BKB 3 cores you cannot help.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is about to take the plunge.
Nice glimpse to stop the last drone from going too far.
Is under
Same kinetic field, perfectly placed. Holds the Radiant Heroes back, so Commander and Void Spirit. Even the Lich going to disengage and fully fall back to the jungle. Yet again, Newbee are the ones going to move forward, looking for any area of the map that they can call their own. But they keep getting sent back, you know, this CDT side of putting up a wall. Newbee can't invade the horde of heroes into that jungle. And to stop that army, just needs to pop over to the secret shop, buy up that ultimate orb. Okay, well now, bottom should be pretty easy here for the Radiant to go and grab. I don't see any problems.
is under attack.
It's literally just going to come and click this tower. Dire have a glyph.
Loaded to the gills.
Dire's bottom tower
Just yet.
is under
And
attack.
no smoke from Newbee, they're just looking straight across the river. Naga pushed out top, they're coming in for tier 1 mid. Roshan is an option if they can take control of this zone.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant fortified their structures. Attack the hero. Dire's bottom tower
But then you look
is
at
about
the rest of the map and Medusa now. Monstrous amounts of farm. One doesn't even die.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
fortified their structures. Attack the hero.
It fills me with nothingness.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
What's that? What's the thing called? The thing. Hang on a second. Oh. Is that really basic, Medusa? What's the? Is it the Agents of Champions? Is that what it's called? What's the effect to armor hat? I can't remember what it's called. For FTI it has that super duper ultra rare. Someone in chat will know. In 5 minutes you'll tell me and see it. There we go. KB. Heart nearly finished. And his Necro's gonna be so tanky. Don't have defusal yet? Okay, right. Here we go. So Mugi is now a hero who can actually play Dota 2. After Siren has diff late. And can potentially face off against that Medusa. Like he has Aghanim, so they've got Song into Ag Storm. This is where Newbee probably feel their strongest. Spirit Vessel, Soul Crest, Pipe Howl. They have all of their item timings hitting. This is what they've been building towards. Now they've been spotted. That got down. How did they see? How did Regan just knew that they were there? Spoke up from Newbee. You can get seen, I don't believe. It looks like you have a good idea of where they are and where they're coming from. Oh, sent down. Jump on immediately. Teleport through. You should apparition, get my blast out, but it doesn't seem to connect with all too much. Do sort of to the ground. It's like, yeah, no, I don't care. Come at me. You've killed my enemy, and then the chase. Wizard. Onto the Medusa. Immediate halberd onto Army. Thinking about duel, but I don't believe that's the right play. Still trying to look in for an initiation. XM getting what is mana burnt here by the Naga illusions. Not really in trouble. Striking down the duel. Very well timed. It still has the yours as well. With a behavior bounce over, all the disrupts. Take down this axe holding bastard, but the song, the reset, the two-man static storm. Field, they're going to try and trap them inside with the Iron Blast. Takes down the disruptor. Naga inside and chasing forward onto the Medusa. They've shredded all of this man, but James, the Echo Slam pulls back. Ethan moving, Reaper slide down onto their heads, cracking into the lip skull, and Cider and those always spinning on. The lethal commander all alone. Void Threats sorted off down to bottom lane as well. Team point victory there for CDEC. Losing the AA early on, turning to the flat, and getting a Lich to add Legion Commander as both sides expect the majority of their ultis. One green plus all we have is a pretty short cooldown. Astral Stare, everything else, all of the abilities used. Ice Blast was used twice even throughout the entire team fight. Do you find a better at the top though? Move, you're gonna get a free here. Overstepping his boundaries. So now Naga feeling potentially a little stronger. I'll rely on these cooldowns. Still a long while until Song's up. And they don't have another setup for Static Storm. They will now be reliant on just Static Storm Field trying to catch on to someone. The fact of the matter is there's no real BKB that can press before they get Static Storm. Batride is the only one. And what was that? Let's see a Radiant Q. Yeah, a Radiant Q probably Necro. That's handy against Illusion here. It's pretty good against Iron. Oh, double Titan. One for Dire, one for Radiant. Let's see if anyone takes it, because again, I just... So that Medusa picks up their one, and Legion takes it. The amount of games I've seen over the past couple of days where Titan Slip is just in the stash and literally no one takes it. It's ridiculous to me. Telescope still in the give your lit. Let's got a shovel. Good telescope, man. Give it over. Good dual cap. Victoria there. Getting picked off with the chain thrown in for good measure. Don't get the dual win, and I don't know if we'll get that 2 dual victories for which so far 27 minutes. Interesting that XM is deciding to not get a... I think that's Yule's just so Yule's just... I guess that's just gonna be... Well, he does it. Don't be... Interesting that XM is deciding to not... I think that's Yule's just so Yule's just... I guess that's just gonna be... Well, he does it. Don't be... It's a relic. Oh, Sunken Relic. Sunken Relic, that was the name, right? Literally the latest trophy. Yeah, I know. Expensive relic, companion relic. It's Sunken Relic was the one from TI8 or something. I can't remember. Static Storm song. And a beautiful Medusa. Do that damage to do this with a dual fall with the try to bring down army, dropping into the full Shrek, but I'm supply. Both the manager to the fire. Wizard gone, the Echo perfect. She's in there. Why she gone? Faithful follow army with a triple and Newbee. One hero stands, and that is the voice for it. I think he's going to be standing in the jungle crying to himself in a couple of seconds. Run away. You? Overgrown Emblem. Okay, that's the one. It was Sunken Relic for TI8 or TI7 or something. Overgrown Emblem. Was that just for TI9 then? I shouldn't be having a chat with chat on a 5-minute delay. It's just going to destroy everybody's brains. Roshan, take it, just grab nothing I knew to do to try and contest it. Helmet dominated me by an apparition. Interesting. What kind of... I think Alpha Wolf is probably what he's going for. I'm just trying to think, like, did you get a purge for anything? You can purge frost shields. But that's pretty much it, right? It's got to be Alpha Wolf. He's buying Helm to get a little wolf pet for them to sit all around. It's annoying that I can't do the sunken relic or an emblem or whatever on that screen. That's a lot of fun way.
Dire's middle tower just got knocked down.
Radiant's middle tower is
You said so. Shaker, Shadow Blade on my
Radiant structures off.
Radiance, man, it's pretty much done. 500 gold off the Necro needs now. And this Nox Siren doesn't feel like she had an impact. 1, 3, and 3, 330 CS with 16k in blood, but still just lackluster as all heck. At least Medusa can walk up and, you know, start clicking buildings. Nox Siren is just passively shoving waves, slowly chipping away. Tilton, yay!
Under
Taking the tower.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind. Radiant's bottom tower has rung its last bell.
Radiance on Necro, Rapier queued up on Medusa. Ancient apparition. What did you spend your money on, buddy? Just get the lips. Oh, plans. Lots for help. Goes to the plans. How that lifestyle go? See, look, August down here just farming. Active trouble up top. Tier 3 is already being shredded. 300 damage per right click here at Medusa. 16% base damage increase on Titans. Tier 3 about to fall. These rounds being spammed out to try and zone back CDC. The back to regen does kick in. Necro. Up onto the high ground, XM doesn't seem to give a damn. Tier 3 down means that they can breach and sort of start concave around these barracks, but it looks like the way the CDC want to play this is, you know, is just back up. At 40. That's what I wanted. For some reason, I still look at the Roshan pit for the clock, because we did used to have this. It's like muscle memory. Brain asks question, what is Roche timer? Brain, look at Roche pit. Oh no. I was so happy to see that rapier queued up and Arme switched it to an NKB. Pathetic.
Radiant's courier just drowned in a pool of blood.
Oh, yeah. Smoke and wall gone. 4K getting first lead for CDEC. Not a massive lead, but the way the game is going, momentum is definitely in their favor. They've got wind in their sails, like the castle, their Shurnacave is there, but my goodness, does he die quick?
Plagued me long enough.
Get the cash, oh goodness. They're actually blowing them up. Oh, he used BKB as well. He has buyback, but my goodness, what can he do? Zeus is still top, Necro, shoving out waves, killing off target illusions. I was just about to say, this Void Spirit with BKB, Solar Crest, Spirit Vessel just doesn't seem like he's done anything. Like the Nagas, these core heroes, Legion Commander has done a pretty good job. It was a decent pick against Pat Rod, the Blink Duel, he can catch out Necro, but without Blade Mail and without anyone to nuke into Duel, it's been very ineffective. The only real thing they have is Naga Disruptor, the song and the Static Storm. Everything else, it just feels really like asynchronous. It's not cohesive.
Dyer's top barracks.
And down goes your melee barracks. Medusa, Master Manus in Halberd, Legion Commander putting an end to that. XM is doing an exceptional job dealing with this Naga side, making sure that there is no, counterplay into the Radiant tier 3s. Ranged melee, done and done. Full lane of barracks gone. They've glimpsed the Medusa and then disarmed her. And then
Coin for me.
Radiant's middle tower can't handle this deluge.
The Roshan fast spawn. The CDC can now start dealing with the Nagasara, and this bottom lane needs to be pushed all the way up towards the tier 2. Top lane, they can kind of lead, naturally pushes in. But they want to be in this place here, where she is already good above to the Dire side. Medusa goes straight up onto the high ground. This is really where the Radiant want to start playing, but the Song of the Siren, Mugi, moves forward. Medusa is all alone. No Aegis, remember. Mana from Medusa burns through. Now with a Chain Frost onto you, Arme drops down low and gets blown up. Now with a lasso, BKB Woodspread does have a chance to escape and dodge away from danger. Wizard still trying to aim in and look for any more further targets, but XM, the Necro with the help of Fisher, will be able to Reaper Scythe down Faith again. This Reaper Scythe onto a Lich. Medusa for 70 seconds, but this feels alright, You trade your Medusa for a Lich, that's pretty good. Nah, it's pretty awful for CDC. But it's not, it's not completely ruined their game plan, because in the end, they're waiting for the next Roshan. So 60 seconds, it delays the tier 2 bottom lane. It delays them taking this high ground. It does give a little bit of a morale boost over to Newbee as well. The fact that they know with the song Static Storm, they can kill Medusa. Victoria glimpsed. Did get a came off beforehand, but it's still a BKB duel from the Legion. Lasso saves Victoria up on the high ground. He'll go. Still wins the duel thanks to the AQ foot spray, but James has jumped in, looking for initiation. Not enough chains done and didn't respond the Echo Slam to kill off the foot spray. He's going to try and disengage with Shadow Blade, but does it up glimpse. Can they get him? He's supposed to kill Echo Slam. That would be huge, but he's sucked up. No spells to be cast. Medusa TP to the outpost down south. Disengage from the team though as they came. Snapped a couple of support and peeled out. Radiant back onto that waiting game. Roshan alive in 4 seconds. Should be the next port of call here for both teams. They've got some Static Storm soon. 10 seconds. Time to start scouting Roshan. Agent Courier is in there. He's the big man. Aegis and Cheese in hand. Scouting Roshan. Agent Courier is in there. He's the big man. Aegis and Cheese in hand.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
None of these items are here. Also, didn't disassemble Mask of Madness, so I wonder if he actually goes satanic. Smoke from they feel that it's roach time. I'll come in. The smoke doesn't pop. They're trying to get it to break, but there's no one in there. Sentry down. Smoke from CDC. It pops now. Battle Rider and Victoria. They know inside the roach pit there are Batman. Enemies abound. There's no blink on Bat Rider, but he's got a two-man lasso in with the Echo Slam as well. They've caught them out, but Wizard BKB to try and evade danger. Gaze and Song both to reset the team fight. XM giant forward. Shivers Gun puts onto the Legion. With a flip side, they'll bring her down. The Static Storm will miss everyone. James still has a Fisher looking to line up onto the Void Spirit. Jump away with the Display and the actual step to buy a bit more space. For 105. I'm guessing no buyback. Also the fact they've caught YG. Disruptor, Flame Break back. Disruptor does have buyback. Legion Commander, 8 gold required. So she'll have it in a second or two. Right now it's still available. So bounty runes. Now they're going to grab the double down there. And you can go and get a couple top. Void Spirit and Nullifier. So they have Nullifier and they have Disruptor Ags. No Song. The stack. They're going to grab the double down there. And you can go and get a couple seconds for Song. Storm in 4, but Roshan is about to fall. Dark Illusions come again. Can they get this in time? And she's grabbed by the Medusa and the Necro. Who's this? Nullifier on the back. He gets the two-man lasso again. Let's blast over the top of them. Void Spirit's been demolished. The Song of the Siren comes too late. The Static Storm overlapped. Moogie, TP, home. Run and hide. And now, how do you stop this Medusa? Your Void Spirit has no buyback, dead for a full minute now. The top lane had already gone, your mid lane's about to get annihilated. Oh, Armade's like, whatever man, I'm going tier 4. I don't care, Barracks, I'm taking down the big building. Tier 4's into the throat of Medusa, focusing down the entire base.
Structures are fortified.
Lincoln's pop, disarm used. Wizard buying a little bit of time. I don't really mind so much. Just XM can give him cheese, because I don't think XM's dying in sleep. Oh, Moogie. Okay, that's just game, right? I'll actually try, but that's just game. Not Siren. Can't realise that there's nothing left to give. Again, just be popped by that and snare. XM Reaper Science nearly cut off with. They're not well enough damage, but people get pushed back into the Radiant's burn of XM. Naga, BKBs, and Song. This is an inevitable loss though now for Newbee as CDC tie things up 1-1 and start to make things real interesting at group stage. So how does that leave us? See? This is an inevitable loss though now for Newbee as CDC tie things up 1-1 and start to make things real interesting at group stage. So how does that leave us? CD